Blog Talk Radio.
Hello and welcome to the Reverend Dr. Stu radio show. It's Sunday at 4 o'clock. That's a pretty good time to start, isn't it? Yes, today we're going to play some cards. If it resonates with you, have fun with it. If not, have fun chucking it out. It's okay. This can't possibly resonate for everyone, obviously. But if it resonates with you, don't forget to drop a like on the page and share. It's very much appreciated. So we're going to do a 6-card spread just with the major arcana, and then we're going to do what lies between you, and we're also going to do wisdom from mistakes, and then we're going to do live the life you desire and pick a card of the day. Okay, so everything's been pre-shuffled. I have my spreads out in front of me. For the 6-card spread, we have 6 positions. In the first position, how you feel about yourself. We have judgment. And obviously, there's a feeling that there's an end to an era, or at least a certain phase in your life, and you're taking stock and looking where you want to go from here. The ending is not one for regret, but one of rejoicing. Very soon there'll be rewards for your past efforts. As with any period of endings, many opportunities can present themselves, and the choice that you make will have far-reaching implications that could change your life dramatically. In the second position, which is what you want most right now, we have the Hermit. I've popped up in my own readings, being that I'm a Virgo. The Hermit here suggests that what you most want at this time is to know what to do, as well as companionship or a lover. And if you're feeling somewhat lonely or isolated at the moment, just know that something better is coming for you soon. Spirit has your back. If you've been feeling exhausted and in need of rest, this is the time to get some personal rest and recuperation. Spend a bit of time with nature. In your fears position, we have the World. If you're afraid of taking action and lacking in confidence at this time and willpower, this is a time to take positive and proactive, actions to prevent loss of momentum, delays and stagnation. Completion and success are only steps away, so don't give up, lose heart or change direction when you're so close to the finish line. In the 4th position, what is going on for you? We have the Lover's card. Now this says to me that new love and commitment will enter into your life, even if you have no one here on the horizon. Be prepared for a surprise. You have to throw caution to the wind and expect joyous and happy times ahead. Now, for those of you that are single, always love yourself first. Once you have that love within yourself, you don't need to seek a partner. You don't need to find love, because you already have it right within your heart and soul. And when you're resonating at that right vibration, believe me, somebody will come along for you just when you least expect it. Now in the 5th position, what's going against you? We have the Death card. And this is a period of anxiety. Perhaps you've had some depression of late, and fear and turmoil, distressing events happening in your life, or you're concentrating on those things rather than letting them go. And now it's time to show the world and yourself what you're made of. Don't allow other people's judgments to actually harm you or keep you back. What has to come to an end leaves the room for brand new beginnings in life, love and career. However, radical events in your life may make you think otherwise. But what you have to do is believe that life goes on, and it's always what you make of it. Now, in the 6th position, the likely outcome, we have justice. Justice will be done. You see, I knew this was heading this direction. Decisions will go in your favour, particularly regarding partnerships and legal matters. So if you had any legal matters that you've been concerned about, I know I certainly do, just know that they are going to go in your favour. And now is the time for good luck and reward for your good deeds of the past. And what you need to do is concentrate on what you do want and visualise that outcome and not what you don't want. That is the way that you clearly manifest for the best outcome for all. Now then, next up, we're going to have a What Lies Between You reading. And this is a simple 3-card spread for you, the relationship, and the other person. In the You position, we have the Wheel of Fortune. And fate and destiny are the message of this card. It shows the connection of everything in life and is direct link to the circle of life and the scales of balance and karma. There is a cycle for everything, and you often get back what you invest. So if you have invested well, then expect good things, and vice versa. And if you haven't invested well, you can always start today. Unlike the world, which only ever turns in one direction, the Wheel of Fortune turns back and forth, depending on the nature of the question. This can be good or bad. A run of bad luck may take a turn for the better, but oftentimes a run of good luck doesn't turn bad. You may be in a cycle, and the wheel can indicate what comes next. The wheel can be seen as something of a gamble. So if your desires are to break cycles and move on to a more stable situation, the wheel is urging you to feel the fear, take a chance, because you've got nothing to lose. Now, in the 2nd position, the relationship itself, we have the High Priestess. And when the High Priestess appears in a spread, she often advises you to take a step back from the situation and keep your own counsel for the time being. It would seem that there is more to be revealed in this situation than you may know. And this secret knowledge will be worth waiting for, as it will give you greater insight into the situation. The message here is to hold back, avoid instant reactions. We don't want to overreact, do we now? And allow things to unfold before you do anything rash. This is also a card of psychic abilities, and it may be that you are currently following a spiritual path. I know that I am. And if you are too, namaste. And it's time to sit back and stop trying so hard. Let the natural flow of the universe guide you. Your inner priestess is waiting to emerge, an event that will require you to let go of what you think you know and allow the truth to be revealed to you. Now, the 3rd card is the other person. We have the Lovers. That's appeared twice today, hasn't it? At first glance, this card appears to be all about love, but it's actually all about the choices we make in life and taking personal responsibility for those choices. So perhaps you've got somebody here that isn't taking responsibility for their choices, and unfortunately we have to allow them to do so. And if that's affecting us negatively, then we must move away from this energy and allow ourselves to heal and, ground, and let them evolve, let them do their work. Now, the 3 figures in the card can indicate that a matchmaker or third party is involved. Perhaps somebody is cheating or having an affair, or you suspect that case. At the same time, it doesn't always mean that. It can also mean that there's some interference from, say, a mother-in-law, or friends. That interference doesn't have to be negative. It could be that someone's trying to matchmake you. Keep your eyes open for love. This is a very significant card, and it can indicate two people who care about each other very much and are making choices together about their life and their future. The Lover's card can also indicate a choice between two potential partners. Ooh. Or between a lover and someone else in your life who is very important, possibly a parent. Once again, follow your heart. You know, if this reading's for you, you know what these messages mean to you. When the Lovers represent you, it's time to start making decisions for yourself about your life, love, and your career. Okay. Next, we're going to have some wisdom. And we're going to pull... Well, we have pulled 4 cards in 4 positions. Now, card 1 is what is behind you, and we have the Emperor. Did you choose a partner who later became an unwelcome chore? Have they established rigid rules and expect you to follow them without question? Did you walk around on eggshells in order to keep the peace and avoid stress and end up losing yourself? Are you asking yourself, should I leave this relationship? Is there something better out there? That's certainly the case for me at the moment, and I've moved on, just like you have to do sometimes. You know, with forgiveness, you can let the other person go without having to cause pain or stress for yourself or for them. And this is what wisdom from mistakes is all about. And where are we right now? The card 2 in a second position, we have the Tower. Not all towers are scary, although sometimes they can be. No doubt you've experienced an unexpected shock recently, such as the severing of a friendship, a discovery that your partner is or was having an affair, there's been a divorce or bankruptcy or some such catastrophe. Maybe it's just the end of being trapped in an unhealthy situation, and I hope that is what it is for you. The end of feeling trapped in an unhealthy situation, and know that the worst is behind you now. In the third position, the position of potential mistakes, we have the Star. And that says that you tend to hold on to stuff and you need to pay attention to your thoughts and not allow past upsets to enter into them. Heal your mind and the rest will follow. Just allow those negative thoughts. Don't try to fight them. Just allow them to be. Let them go. You know, put those thoughts on a little paper boat and let them float down a passive river and fall off the edge of the waterfall and just be with them. That's the best thing to do with your mistakes. Don't judge yourself. It's fine to make mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. It's not a problem. And you can heal them with just a little bit of self-love. It's not healthy to carry ghosts and baggage around, or to allow past trauma to walk along with you, you know, and remain. You shouldn't be remaining in pain with every step you take. I urge you now, those listeners, to let that go. In our 4th position, where are you headed? We have the Devil. Now, for some of you, that might be that you've been chained to addictions of alcohol or cigarettes. I know that I've been stopping drinking lately. I've abstained for some months. Because unfortunately, I'm a human being. Well, I say unfortunately, I'm a human being just like you. We all do things wrong. I've cut out smoking. Maybe that's something that you might need to do. Drugs, drinking, smoking. Not that I don't do drugs. But these things can affect you negatively, energetically. And the messages here are just you know, cut down. You don't have to quit immediately. Cigarette smoking or drinking alcohol, even tea or coffee, drinking too much is not good for you. We have other addictions, such as sexual addictions. Some people have those. You know, don't punish yourself. Don't be chained to a controlling situation or relationship that isn't good for you. And that relationship could be with alcohol or sex. So you might decide to cut yourself off, you know, cut yourself loose, take a risk. What's the worst that's going to happen? Okay, next up, the next spread we have here is Live the Life You Desire Now. And this is a 3-card spread. And in the first position of empowerment, we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant says to take time to feel love from yourself, to, feel love inside yourself and your own heart. Take the time to encourage yourself to be exactly who you are and be with your own thoughts. Care for yourself as though you are your own best friend. I certainly do that, and it makes an absolute amazing difference to my day because I love me, and I'm sure you love you too. As you practice deep kindness towards yourself and the planet, which you inhabit, becomes more nourishing and rich with satisfaction. The second position, we have the expected outcome if you use these tools, and that is death. You have done a superb job with your life. The ending of immense burden shall follow. You will be liberated to experience far more pleasing times. The work you're doing on yourself with great focus and forgiveness is absolutely going to help you achieve these results, and you will be rewarded personally. Spirit's got you here. In the third position, we have self-love, the inspiration to help yourself along the way. Life has a way of bringing something good to you just when you think life is not fair. Time forever changes so that any harsh experience is eventually followed by a satisfying occurrence, life lesson, or blissful situation. Yes, you have had some difficult challenges, but now that life turns around for you, positive realities are on the way. By imagining some positive realities yourself with gratitude, always be grateful of a gracious future because it's yours now. By doing this, by giving lots of gratitude, you can speed up the process of creating valuable and rewarding times for yourself. Now on to the card of the day. We have the Moon card. The card of the Moon implies confusion and muddled thinking. Muddled thinking. This will not be the day to make major decisions, especially if they would have far-reaching consequences. The energy around you today is far more conducive to daydreaming and relaxing, so just chill out. It's Sunday fun day. Just relax today. You can always do what you need to do tomorrow. Monday's a weekday, it's a work day, isn't it? Don't push yourself too much today. Just relax. For love, your love life may be in a bit of a conundrum as you try to sort out the truth from the untruths, and that's about yourself as well as your partner if you're in a relationship. That said, it is always better not to go running into an unclear situation either. Don't jump into bed with the next person. Rebound doesn't help you. I mean, sometimes, you might go out and enjoy yourself for the evening. However, tomorrow isn't always the best feeling, is it? And the fact is that your needs are not just at hand yet. Try giving yourself some much needed time to get back into you. Take a break. It's fine. If you can do this, you will have the best possible chance of sifting through the facts when they do come to light. For work, idle gossip could get you into trouble. So don't gossip. Just button it. Don't gossip. Don't be one of them people that gossips in the office. Let others do that. Don't interfere. Let them crack on. You just concentrate on your work and be the best, kind, loving person that you can be. Emotions may run high because if they're gossiping about you, and it may have an impact on your work. Your practicalities could be running low. So to even this out, you need to step away from any explosive situations and tell yourself there is always tomorrow to sort out any problems that may arise. Now, I thank you very much for tuning in. I'm on Facebook, /REVSTUART, Rev Stuart. Please come along and like the page. That is very much appreciated. Share. And if you'd like a reading, I do free readings. My only charge for a free reading is that you like my page share the page to your timeline or group, and then message me, and I will check it out and I'll give you a quick 1-question reading for absolutely nothing. Thanks very much for tuning in. It's very much appreciated. Peace, love and light. Namaste.